Darci Lynne, the young AGT superstar, is now taking one of her former judges to court. Yes, the same judge who once cheered her on is now facing a lawsuit from the very girl they helped make famous. Darci, known for her adorable puppets and incredible talent, has stepped into a whole new kind of spotlight, and it's not for another performance. Let us dive in to find out what drove this sweet ventriloquist to take such drastic action. Darci Lynne Farmer, the 12-year-old ventriloquist who charmed her way into America's hearts is back in the spotlight. Only this time, she's not dazzling audiences with her adorable puppets. Instead, she's filing a police report against one of the judges who once cheered her on. Quite the plot twist, huh? This is the same Darci who sang her way into winning season 12, but now she's stepping into a whole different type of drama. What happened between her and the judge? The truth is darker than anyone imagined. She wasn't just any pageant kid. She competed in gymnastics, belted out Broadway songs, and even won a bunch of those pageants. By the time she was 8, she was competing at both the state and national levels. But what really changed everything for her was seeing a ventriloquist at one of those competitions. It was a light bulb moment, and she thought, hey, maybe that could work for me. What better way to avoid talking to people than to let a puppet do it for you, right? After convincing her parents to buy her a puppet for her 10th birthday, she started practicing, a lot. She practiced until she could talk without moving her lips, even yodeling without letting her mouth budge. She took this new talent to a local talent show, and won first place. That's when she caught the eye of Gary Owen, a professional ventriloquist who saw some serious potential in her. He even offered to be her coach and business manager, and from there, her career took off. Winning AGT was, of course, a game changer for her. It made her a star. But fast forward to today, and something seems to have shifted. She's been a bit more low-key recently, and now she's making headlines for suing one of the judges. We're all wondering, what happened behind the scenes? Was it some kind of power struggle? Did someone cross a line? Whatever it was, it must have been serious enough for her to take legal action. People who followed her journey know that fame didn't come easy for her. She became a millionaire overnight, but she still tried to live a normal life, even calling herself a real-life Hannah Montana. After winning, she went back to 8th grade, resisting the temptation to homeschool like so many young stars do. She wanted to keep her life in Oklahoma as normal as possible. But the demands of her career eventually made homeschooling the only option. It was a tough balance, being a normal kid while also being a superstar. Even with all the fame, she stayed down to earth. She donated part of her $1 million winnings to her church, bought her mom a dishwasher, and got herself a pug. She kept performing, making appearances on Joining Jeff Dunham for his Halloween special, and touring the country. But behind all the success, it seems like the reality of the entertainment world was a lot more complicated than she let on. She kept pushing her career forward, returning to AGT for the season, taking on new roles in movies, and even starring in her own Christmas special. She showed everyone that ventriloquism wasn't her only talent. She could sing, act, and even co-write songs. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. Handling fame, keeping up with school, and juggling her performances took a toll on her. What's clear is that she isn't the same 12-year-old who walked onto the AGT stage with a rabbit puppet. She's grown up in front of millions, and she's faced the highs and lows of being in the public eye. Whether this lawsuit is about getting justice or something else entirely, it's another chapter in her unpredictable journey. It's a reminder that the reality behind reality TV might be more than we ever see on screen. From the outside, the glitz and glamour of her AGT journey looked picture perfect. She went from being a shy girl in Oklahoma to standing in front of a roaring crowd, holding the $1 million prize. It's easy to forget that underneath the sparkly costumes and smiling puppets, there was a kid trying to navigate the pressures of fame and the complexities of the entertainment industry. Her AGT win wasn't just about her skills as a ventriloquist, it was also about her charm and her ability to connect with audiences. She brought a sense of innocence and joy to the stage that resonated with millions. But with that fame came expectations, demands on her time, her image, and her life. It's not surprising that, eventually, cracks would begin to show. This lawsuit isn't just a headline, it's a window into the darker side of fame. It's a reminder that the people we see on TV, the ones who make us laugh and cheer, are still just people. They have their own struggles, their own battles, and their own breaking points. For her, it seems that something happened that crossed a line, something serious enough that she felt the need to take legal action. It's worth remembering that she was incredibly young when she found fame. She was just a kid when she won AGT, and she had to grow up fast. The entertainment industry can be a harsh place for anyone, but especially for young stars who are still figuring out who they are. She had to navigate all of that while also trying to maintain a sense of normalcy, to keep some part of her life just for herself. As Darci grew older, she began to expand her horizons. She started exploring other aspects of entertainment, acting, singing, even songwriting. She returned to AGT for the season, showing the world that she was more than just a ventriloquist. She took on new challenges, pushed herself to try new things, and continued to evolve as a performer. The girl who won AGT isn't the same person who is now taking a judge to court. She's grown, she's learned, and she's faced the realities of fame. This lawsuit is just the latest chapter in her story, a story that's far from over. Her life took a surprising turn from AGT to the courtroom. Let's find out what led her to face one of the judges. Darci has a gift that few people have, and she's used that gift to bring joy to millions. But talent alone isn't enough to navigate the complexities of fame. It takes strength, resilience, and a willingness to stand up for yourself when things go wrong. And that's exactly what she is doing now. It's hard to say what will happen next. The entertainment world is full of twists and turns, and this lawsuit could go in any number of directions. But one thing is clear, she is not backing down. She's standing up for herself, for what she believes is right, and that's something to be admired. As we watch this drama unfold, it's important to remember that she is still young. She's still figuring things out, still finding her way in a world that can be incredibly unforgiving. But she's also shown that she's not afraid to take risks, to speak out, and to fight for herself. Her journey from a shy girl in Oklahoma to a national star has been nothing short of remarkable. She's faced incredible highs and some difficult lows, but through it all, she's remained true to herself. This lawsuit may be a surprising twist, but it's also a reminder that there's always more to the story than what we see on screen. Darci is more than just a ventriloquist, more than just a reality TV star. She's a young woman who's navigating the challenges of fame, who's learning to stand up for herself, and who's not afraid to take on the giants of the entertainment industry. She is probably the most famous young ventriloquist around. She hit the AGT stage in season 12, and she pretty much charmed the socks off everyone, judges, audiences, you name it, with her puppet Petunia. You'd think it's all smiles and happy endings when a 12-year-old kid wins $1 million and a trophy, right? Well, think again. It's the entertainment industry, folks, and nothing is ever that simple. She was pretty darn good at it. Fast forward to her audition on AGT, she steps out with Petunia, sings "Summertime," and everyone loses their minds. Mel B even hit that golden buzzer, and she went straight through to the live shows. Every performance she did was better than the last, and eventually, she won the whole thing. $1 million, tons of fame, and a career. Darci Lynne, the young AGT superstar, experienced an explosion of fame overnight. Not bad for a kid who once felt too shy to sing in public. But with stardom came a front row seat to the reality of being a young star in the entertainment industry, the relentless pressure, grueling schedules, and public expectations that would challenge even adults, let alone a teenager. Balancing all of that while trying to lead a normal life? It's no easy feat, especially in an industry that doesn't make it simple for young talents to stay grounded. No one knows the full story yet, but it's clear there's bad blood between Darci and one of the judges who once cheered her on. It's a classic case of how the people who help make you can also break you. Imagine being a teenager trying to juggle school, friendships, a burgeoning career, and suddenly finding yourself in a legal battle with someone instrumental in launching your fame. It's far from the glamorous image the industry projects. One minute you're a regular kid, the next, you're a household name, and everything changes. Suddenly, agents, managers, and contracts consume your life, and everyone has an opinion about what you should do next. For many young stars, it feels like a whirlwind, leaving them lost amid demands to maintain a flawless image while striving to meet sky-high expectations, all while they are still figuring out who they are. For Darci, the lawsuit underscores how complicated life behind the scenes can be. It's not just about the applause and standing ovations, it's about navigating stress, confusion, and sometimes even betrayal. It's a stark reminder that behind every dazzling performance is a young person often grappling with very adult problems, frequently without the tools or support to manage them. The entertainment industry excels at creating stars but often fails at protecting them. Young talents like Darci need strong support systems, family, genuine friends, and mentors who care about their well-being beyond fame or profit. Resources like mental health support and education about their rights are essential to help them handle the unique pressures of stardom. The ability to say no when needed and enforce personal boundaries is crucial if they are to thrive. Her lawsuit also raises questions about the entertainment industry's responsibility. Should there be stricter rules to ensure young performers are treated fairly? Shouldn't more protections exist for kids thrust into the public eye? These are teenagers, not fully grown adults. Perhaps it's time for the industry to re-evaluate how it handles its youngest stars and implement changes to prioritize their well-being. This chapter in Darci's life marks one of her toughest battles yet. Her journey from a shy Oklahoma girl to a national sensation is nothing short of remarkable, but it also highlights the less glamorous realities of fame, the pressures, the drama, and now a legal dispute. It's a powerful reminder that behind the smiling face of every young star lies a real person navigating immense challenges. Despite the current drama, Darci's talent and work ethic suggest she has a bright future ahead. Still, it's vital to remember she's just a teenager. She deserves the chance to make mistakes, enjoy life, and grow without the constant scrutiny of the public eye. Perhaps her story will inspire the industry to make meaningful changes, offering greater support to its youngest stars instead of merely capitalizing on their marketability. Fame can fulfill dreams, but as Darci's journey shows, it can also make life far more complicated than anyone anticipates. Her iconic audition for With Petunia, her bunny puppet, showcased not only her incredible voice but also her confidence and charm. Mel B's Golden Buzzer propelled Darci to the live shows, where each performance solidified her status as a favorite. Winning AGT didn't just make her a household name, it opened the doors to an entirely new world. After her AGT victory, Darci went from performing in local Oklahoma talent shows to headlining a national tour. She appeared on talk shows, gave interviews, and quickly became a sensation. For a time, she seemed to be living the dream, but being a young star comes with hidden challenges, like the pressure to maintain momentum and meet everyone's expectations. For someone still discovering themselves, the demands can be overwhelming. The entertainment industry often treats young talents as products rather than people. It focuses on what's next, the next project, performance, or tour, while neglecting the person behind the success. For Darci, this meant trying to balance her career with school, friendships, and just being a regular teenager. The constant barrage of opinions from agents and managers only added to the pressure. This lawsuit against an AGT judge makes it clear that not everything has been smooth sailing. While we don't know all the details, something significant must have gone wrong. Lawsuits aren't merely about money, they are about principles and standing up for what's right. For Darci, taking this step likely wasn't easy, given that AGT catapulted her to fame. However, fame doesn't mean accepting every situation without question, and this may be her way of asserting her boundaries. Darci's situation also highlights broader concerns about the treatment of young stars in the entertainment world. The industry loves fresh talent for their excitement and marketability, but it often neglects the essential safeguards to protect these young individuals. The applause and lights may fade, but the emotional toll can linger, especially for kids without robust support systems. Darci's case serves as a reminder of the need for better structures to safeguard the youngest in showbiz. It underscores the importance of mentors, mental health resources, and clear boundaries, so young performers can succeed without sacrificing their well-being. Fame should be a tool for growth, not a source of isolation and stress. With her remarkable talent and determination, Darci has the potential for an incredible future. Her journey offers lessons about fame's complexities and the urgent need for the entertainment industry to support its youngest talents. As her story unfolds, it's clear she's not just a performer, she's a young woman advocating for herself and, perhaps unknowingly, paving the way for better treatment of young stars in the future.